There's no room. That's the paper thingy. There we go. Alright. Hold on. There we go. Where is Safari? There we go. Okay. Now we can continue the unholy insanity. It is the Unimog. If I can remember where I was at. It's like, it's over here. Everything's all stuck together, so it's like weird. Okay. Yep, we got it. And now we build more various artifacts. I know we're gonna need these things. Hi, Rotten Autumn. It's a fun name to say. How you doing? Okay, you can see what I'm doing. Sheer Box does get a little bit in the way, but there's not much I can do there. Oh, whoops. How's your day? Hi, Cass. I'm tired, but I am here. How about you? Welcome to Legoing. Now, if you missed yesterday, we did another Lego stream, which is actually in my recommended on this Bugatti Bolide. And it's a set. I don't have much of an opinion on it right now, but I wouldn't really say it's a bad set so far, but it does have some weird inconsistencies that don't make sense for a Lego Technic set. But this one, being the Mercedes Unimog, is kind of known for being a really, really good one. Ow. Even though, from my experience the last couple days, it is an absolute titanic pain in the ass to build. And it takes forever. Because it has like 50 bazillion pieces. And of course, pneumatic functions are not particularly easy to build. I would say pneumatics are probably the most complex thing to build in Lego. Mainly because of how complicated some of the functions can get. But not impossible. Looking for a piece that kinda doesn't exist. Tis the life of Legoing. Alright, I'm starting to get to this point where... Also, I want to move this. There we go. I'm starting to get to this point where... Ah, here we go. Just as I start preparing to friggin' take the entire thing apart and just get, like, one piece out. And then sort it out later. Oh, that's weird. guess this goes on the other way. This is very strange. And yeah, unlike yesterday where we were able to start at the beginning and work our way through the entire build on stream, I'm starting in the middle today because I spent pretty much all of yesterday working on the Unimog. And I spent like most of the day taking it apart and then spent the evening building this. So we're picking up right where I left off yesterday. So unfortunately for the viewing experience, part of the Unimog has already been completed. I want to see how much more I can finish before my phone dies. So we'll find out. If my phone randomly dies on stream, then obviously stream will abruptly end and I won't have any idea. Hopefully I will catch it before it completely dies. That would kind of suck. Because then I couldn't continue to be terminally online. And that's the only thing that I am capable of doing is being terminally online. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This thing's freaking convoluted. Oh my god. This is the 15 one, right? Yeah. Eight. Is this 8? Yes. There we go. I don't like how loose this is. I wish it could be tighter. Oh, it is tighter. Okay, that solves that problem. And now we have to build a giant thing. Great. And it has a lot of pieces. Sorry, I was making food. Oh, you're good. I think this is the non-morning one. Yeah. there are a couple bucket list Lego Technic sets that... Thank you. There are a couple bucket list Lego Technic sets that I really would like to get. The most of which being the bucket wheel excavator. I think the bucket wheel excavator is one of their best sets in the Technic series. Or more like a line. As Technic isn't really a series, more like a friggin' like a conglomeration of absurdly complicated Lego sets, and then some weirdly overly simple ones sprinkled in. But the bucket wheel excavator is definitely, oh, they're pretty expensive. Yeah. The bucket wheel excavator is a really nice one. It's very simple. It doesn't look exactly like a real bucket wheel excavator, but it is cool the way that all of the Technic functions work and everything in between. Also, the Liebherr crane and the Liebherr excavator, which those I haven't been able to get. One, because they were expensive when they came out, and both of those have become like those types of sets where after it's retired, the price skyrockets so dramatically that getting one is literally impossible. The Liebherr crane is just gratuitously expensive. The excavator was like $450 when it came out, and now it is as expensive, if not more expensive, than the crane, being like $500, $600, $700. So that's the roadblock that I'm at. Hopefully you'll get it. I haven't touched Lego in the last 3 years. Also, that price is crazy. Hopefully you'll get it someday. I'm hoping to get either the crane or the excavator for Christmas. Definitely not both because they're gratuitously expensive, but hopefully at least one. And I'm kind of leaning towards the crane because the crane they sell now, we can just go down to the Lego store and get it. The excavator is like, we'll have to find one and then order it online and hope that it's not already open, and then it's gonna be friggin' expensive. Then you have to deal with eBay, which never know how long anything's gonna take to ship. Sometimes it'll ship in 3 weeks, sometimes it just doesn't ship at all and never ever shows up. Or my dad will just pull something out of left field and find a bucket wheel excavator that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get. Or more likely, what's going to happen is I get none of them at all. We'll see. I've been surprised before. This is right. No. box grabbling is great. Makes it easier to find things for me. I know for other people it's different though, and they prefer normal ways. I don't find it easier by any means, but when you do find a piece and then you put it back and you have to find it again, as long as it doesn't, like, it's not like 20, 30 steps away, a lot of times you can kind of check just the general area of where you put it and you'll find it pretty quickly. So, of course there has to be hair stuck in it, because if there isn't hair stuck in every square centimeter of my life, then something's wrong. Are there other ways? Not really. Aside from, like, sorting by part design, which I don't have room for because I just have the box. Is this the right one? No, it's still too short. Every single one is the same length. Is this the longer one? Yay! Ugh. But how you doing, Pessima Enjoyer? What a name. Okay, let's see if I can line this up. How is Big Plush? What? You mean Tessera Plush? I mean, she just sits there. And this does not want to fit. There we go. This one. That. Oh yeah, forgot. Live chat, if anyone is trying to destroy my chat, I will catch them in the act. That's a grill. Okay, so now we, oh god. Okay, so, wait, was there something supposed to, no, there isn't. Okay, so this just goes in like that on top, like this, and then it twists, and then it doesn't want to line up, but then, so like this one time, if it just goes like that, then that doesn't make sense. What? God. Got to fit. There we go. And then, yep, that just connects there. That is so weird. It doesn't feel stable at all. But it exists. So there we go. Click. Where? What connects to where? Okay, so like that. Yep. That makes sense. We need this, and this, and this, and this. Hi, bee bandits. Welcome to the chat. Nope, that does not work. Nope, that does not work either. That's correct, right? No, of course not. How are you? I'm okay. How about you? How's your day been? Well, I didn't get much sleep last night, but otherwise, I am here. How about y'all? How are y'all doing? Okay. Now, what does this look like? That's more like it. Okay. Can barely sleep, but I've been alright otherwise. Sounds about right. Just bored. Yeah. That's the life. Can sleep. Just start getting over my fear of sleeping in the dark. Don't judge me. People are afraid of different things. I don't think it's fair to judge anyone for what they're afraid of. okay. I still hate sleeping in the dark. I don't mind sleeping in the dark because Tessera plush. That is there. Oh. Oh, okay. It was my third night in the dark last night. There we go. Okay, so there's one piece that just isn't there. There's no more of these. Not unless I'm gonna take all the other red pieces out and see if it happens to show up. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back to the Lego store to get a new one. We're sleeping by TV on the house we go to sleep. Coming straight from your house. Yep, it's not in here. Alright, that means I have to go and see if I can find another one somewhere. I'm taking the chat with me. This might take a few minutes. So I'll talk to you guys through the chat while I'm searching. No, yes, please. God. Can't sign in. Oh my God. I can't sign into my goddamn account. Oh my God, load. There. What are the ads? No, stop. Stop. Ugh. And no, well, you're welcome, Bee Bandit. Oh my god. There, I found one in the bin. So I'm saved for now. But I will still go back to the Lego store to try and find the other one. I hate getting sets of pieces missing. When I got the Mobile Crane Mark II, that thing had a lot of pieces missing. Where am I supposed to be connecting these? Oh, I flip it. Oh yeah, I flip the whole thing over. Huh? It's already... What? Oh. You pulled these out. But why? Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm a professional idiot. Oh my god. I thought you had to put them on. No, you're taking them off. Okay. That makes sense. God, I'm just a freaking bonehead. Yep, that makes a lot more sense. Well, I guess I will just keep this. And I will friggin' in the bin with you. Whatever. Lego System AS. Okay, we need a piece with a whatchamacallit on it. No, don't tell me. Now they have me putting a sticker here that says Lego System AS. Can I get that off? And then I can just pull this off. And then I can just pull this off. And then just replace it with this piece. I named her Miss Fiddlewebs. That is the best name for a spider I think I've ever seen. Alright, now I'm paranoid because I really hope that they don't do that again where they just put a sticker on a set randomly, like halfway through, that I can no longer access. $65, what can you get with that? I'd still say the TIE Bomber is just now, you don't really have to worry as much. You can just get the TIE Bomber, and then you can just have the TIE Bomber, so... yeah, I don't really know. Okay, this is really hard to figure out where to put it. That's, oh my god, you have to like bend it in because of the way that these pieces are set up. That sucks. Ugh. You kind of had to bend a little bit to get in there. I guess the piece is sat now, so... yep. And... yeah, this is a really weird looking set. Is this really how it's supposed to go? It just doesn't seem right. guess it is. I don't care. If it ends up completely falling apart afterwards, then so be it. Yep, it's got the suspensionator. In Australia, that would probably get you absolutely nothing. We're so poor. They own shelves in the Lego store. They should. Should do, that said. Yeah. That's Lego for you. Oh yeah, because this side turns. That is really strange. It has a differential in the front. Should I get the Jenga Slave 1 or maybe the V19 Torrent? Hi, Travis. I don't know. I really don't know. The Jenga Slave 1 is pretty cool, but I don't think it really does anything. I think it kind of just sits there. But I could be wrong. Well, I'm gonna need another one of these anyway. Need this. I'm sure at least one of these. Yep. And then 2 of these. And then this brick. And then there's a plate. But it has Django and Lamassu. Okay. I mean, if you want to get that, you can. I mean, as long as you enjoy the set, there's really none that are, quote, bad for you to get. Like, even the ones that are objectively not the best value, if you still have fun with it, it can still be a good value for you. Like, people are complaining about the price to value ratio, or the price to, like, amount of stuff that it does ratio to the Technic Volvo Hybrid Excavator. It's kind of been, like, a set that no one really likes right now. In my opinion, if you still get value out of it, then what harm has actually been done? If you still like it, then you like it. More power to you. How on earth is... That is so weird. It doesn't make any sense. No, there's nowhere for that to plug into. What? There. Don't tell me. There's nowhere for this to plug into. There's nothing there. I missed a step. Which one is it? Right there? It's just been here. You're gonna tell me to build this. How? How? right there. Well, at least it's not buried, so I should still be able to... Yeah, I can still access it. Do you like sharks? I like sharks. Search up dwarf spotted... whatever that is. I don't know what that word is. I'm assuming it's a derpy type of shark. Considering the conversation topics. Okay, I can't really access this much. There we go. Fit. There we go. There. Now, can actually, like, put this thing on. There. Sheesh. And then, yep, that is right. That was close. What? Me not being able to get this set together or something else? It's my puffa-pet. Oh, I see. I can't really make anything out in your puffa-pet because it's so tiny, but hey, if you're on a bigger screen, maybe you can. Is this right? Yes. Ew. Alright, now it's time to bring out these things. So, they do ask you to do this. One trend of this set is that they have you place stickers over multiple pieces. So they are permanently attached and you cannot detach them ever. Which sucks. So I have to remember which side is which. Okay, there we go. And that is definitely, so far, that is the biggest downside of this set. Is just the fact that you cannot disassemble the whole thing completely because there are stickers placed over multiple pieces at once. I've seen a few sets where Lego does that. And it seems like they don't really do that anymore, which, thank God. If they do have things, they split the stickers in half. And I have seen a few people suggest, like, taking a really thin X-Acto knife and just kind of carefully slicing the sticker straight down the middle once it's attached so that you can take it apart again. And I don't really know how I feel about that because on one hand, you are kind of fixing that problem, but on the other hand, you are ruining any kind of value the set had. So, oh, that's the wrong side. I don't want to mess the stickers up. So, I don't really know how I feel about that. I also don't know why this is... Oh no, it goes the other way. have another blue mystery triangle and more pneumatic pumps. Hi, Prov. How you doing? 32 centimeters. This is 33. Are there any more blue pneumatic pistons? Or not pistons, pumps. No. So I guess the 33 centimeter one is actually the 32 centimeter one in disguise. I don't know why it would be different. I don't want to mess it up, but there are no more pneumatic pumps. So I'm going to assume that yes, this is how it's supposed to go. There we go. So you run it this way. Put it through these two pieces. Just like that. There we go. Good day. How you doing? And this piece Alright, couple minutes. We are almost an hour in. Phone's at 58%. I haven't bought anything Nerf related in a while. It's probably a good thing though, no, because Nerf sucks so bad now. Ugh. It all depends on how you look at it. And Nerf isn't really... I mean, Nerf is kind of all over the place. I haven't bought anything Nerf either. So, it's not just you. I mean, I haven't gotten anything. That's kind of why videos have slowed down a lot. Is the stuff that I have got is like older blasters from previous generations. Or just really, really rare stuff that I happen to find for a bargain. Like 2 power bells, which is absurd. Oh, we have made it to the end of book number 1. This is freaking crazy. Or book 2. I need this bent out of shape one. 3. This says 4. So we have to find one that says 4. This one says 4. I'm going to be getting a marine aquarium hopefully within the next year. I'll probably take some pics and send them. It's going to be a floating reef. Also, how many books are there? There's 5. So if I've gotten through book 2, means we're actually making... And this is what the whole thing looks like when it's finished. So if you haven't seen the Unimog, it's enormous. This is a humongous set. Especially for the price. This set is big. And then, yeah, so we take this and that. Okay, we take that, line that up, and then boop, fit that just like that. Here we go. I'd rather not have this thing just fall out. What the heck? Yep, that's in the right spot. It's just supposed to be that way. Push everything together. It can go that far in. You know what? It works. I don't care. I need this one. Unimogs are silly IRL, but I haven't ever seen one in Australia. It's quite the truck. Don't want to sneeze. Because if I sneeze, then I can't breathe and I have to go blow my nose. It's a whole thing. There we go. Three, 4. Huh? This one says 4. That one says 4. I had one that said 3. Did I throw it back in? I just didn't know. 6, 4. I want to take it anyways. It says 3. It says 3. Yep. Did I get the wrong one? 3. Did I? 3, 4. No wonder it doesn't fit. I'm a freaking idiot. Why did I think that I had to change it? What? Oh my god, I'm really that brain dead. Oh my god, I have to go find the 3 one now. God, of course it doesn't connect. It's the wrong shape. It's the wrong shape. This one is 3. Oh my god. So now I have to find 3 of these. Let's see if this one fits by any chance. Does it just so happen to fit? It fits perfectly. It literally fits perfectly. Exactly the way it's supposed to. Oh my god. My head would literally just detach from my body if it wasn't so permanent. One of those, 2 of those, 1 of the. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. It's the larger one. .90-degree turns. There. And I still don't have all the pieces. Now we need bricks and that thing. Maybe it's too big. Great. There we go. I'm pretty sure that this other side is a piece that I am missing. But I will look anyways. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's gonna be back to the bin to try and find it. Back to the bin we go. I will be right back, probably, and I will keep the iPad so I can keep y'all updated in the chat. one of the few different types of pieces I actually bothered to sort. So finding it was very easy. Here we go. Okay, now are we building the front end or the back end? Wait, what? I don't think I have any of these pieces. There is no back end. Yeah, there's none of those. I don't have any stickered tiles that say Mercedes on them. Oh, you're kidding me. Man. That's like, that I can't replace. I'm gonna have to go to the Lego store and look for those. And for the whole thing in the back. How did the entire back end get lost? You have to be like super level turbo ass to lose that. It's a whole giant chunk of the set. So I'm gonna end up having to go back to the Lego store and sort that out. Well, I can finally put the battery box in. Maybe. If it wants to fit. There we go. And now, nope. It's out of the way. There we go. And now wow, this was all bag one. All of this was bag one. That's to be the most ambitious bag one in the history of Lego. Usually, like, a bag you would build in one sitting. This has taken me forever. There we go. Yep, we can actually turn it. Well, I'm gonna let this go right now so I can call the Lego store and see if they happen to have the back end of the Unimog. Bye!